will be the busiest travel days. Even as we head into our Thursday, it's busy, but it starts trending down. Here's a look at the forecast, and it's really the west where we will see a messy system today. Low pressure just offshore, moisture coming in. This is going to come around and in and will be a big weather maker in the coming days. But otherwise, you just need your sunglasses here. Airports, they'll be fine with the exception of maybe the west coast. You'll see some slight delays. There's also going to be some gustier winds over the next couple of days. So that maybe could give you a little turbulence. Few showers here along 35. So make sure you change those windshield wipers. Oddly for my car, I mean, I just have a Prius. I went to get new windshield wipers the other day at just one of those, auto stores. Yep. I won't name names. And they said that they don't have them and I have to go to the dealership to get them. And I was like, that's weird.
What?
Isn't that weird?
They're just different sizes.
That's what I said. But apparently they didn't have the ones for my car. And I don't have a fancy car.
How old are your wipers?
Well, 2020, and there's still the ones.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Anyway,
gotta change those.
So that was weird, but so now I've
Somebody get Abrams a pair of Prius wipers. I mean, that's terrible.
2020 Prius wipers, please. Friday, we'll see the potential for some delays here. Listen, this rain isn't super hard. I don't think visibility is going to be super awful. So this is why we're on the low end of the scale with our delays for us. But Saturday, things start to crank. Snow into the Rockies. This is where we'll have the best chance of a white Christmas. What's a white Christmas? 1 inch of snow on the ground or snow actively falling. That technically is a white Christmas. Then as we roll into our Saturday, Christmas Eve, it is going to be a little on the stormy side. Good reason to get the kids to bed early. And then as we head into our Sunday, it's a little bit of a bummer that it's rain and not snow for several reasons, because it's the holidays. You want to feel, the snow. But also all these kids are going to be getting new toys. And look at this Monday forecast. Christmas Day, it's going to be a lot of rain. So that'll be tough with the new bikes, and a lot of kids get new bikes and stuff like that on Christmas Day. And then travel, which not loads of people are traveling, but those who are, Jim, one of the easiest, fastest days to travel will be on Christmas.
I usually go play Frisbee golf with my nephews.
Oh, yeah.
So
like
last year we froze to death.
Now you're going to do it in the rain.
Now we're going to do it in the rain. So that is what it is. Thanks for the forecast.
What's going to cause all this mess Jordan was just talking about? Can you pick it out here? I'll give you a couple guesses. You took one guess. Did you hit it? All right. Here's your second guess, and here's the answer. This guy right here spinning around just off the coast. You can see already giving a plume of moisture into California. We also have jet energy coming from Honolulu all the way into the Four Corners already. And these are parts of the system that is going to cause messy weather all the way into the center of the country. This is our exiting upper level system that was associated with that big storm. But watch this bowling ball slide down and then strike the coast, move inland. There's more energy that comes into it. So by Sunday, Christmas Eve, this is rotating around, bringing snow here into portions of the Rockies, and then warm, moist air ahead of it. It will be cold enough not only to see snow fall, but obviously stay on the ground in a lot of places here, because we will see decent snowfall. Both models putting out that heavier snow here. The GFS has a little bit farther south, but regardless, I do think that there will be at least an inch of snow on the ground, because that's what you need for a white Christmas, and or snow falling. So here we go into our Saturday. Our low pressure, this is the one that I was showing you, swinging off the coast and coming around. That's going to bring moisture into the cold air. So Christmas Eve, look at this, we have snow coming down. So by Christmas Day, you will have an inch on the ground in a lot of spots. It is rain on the east side of it. A little bit of snow on the backside, maybe if you're traveling home on your Wednesday in the center of the country. And look at our next system pulling ashore. That's going to be a windy and rainy one for us here. Our forecast does show Denver, Jim. Denver, I'm telling you, we have a chance of having a white Christmas with a little bit of snow on the ground here falling Sunday.
I like it. That would be nice.
On this final hump day before Christmas, the chances of seeing a white Christmas Airport. Cantori, we need a name. Oh, he's not even in here.
He's right here.
Oh, there you. Oh, you were there, Missed you. We have
we have Slidell Stadium, right, for the football field.
Stadium. So this should be Cantori Terminal.
No, I don't want to be in on this.
I feel like you should be. I mean, you've been here for.
Let's put some thoughts in.
Okay, we'll put some thought into it. But I think Cantori Terminal works because You've been here for so long. I mean, you got a tree outside at least.
So what are you saying? I'm like Fenway Park. I've been around for 200 years
Exactly.
or something? Okay.
Exactly. All right, let's have a look at all the green on the map. No big monsters here, but we do have the potential for some issues maybe into LA. Everything's going to be kind of some. I don't think it's too terrible across the country with this weather coming in. More of a pain, frankly, I think if you're driving, not necessarily flying, because the roads, they really slow down for us here. Let's have a look at where we'll have problems tomorrow as well. The center of the country, again, it's yellow, so that means that it is on the low side. One thing when you're always looking at a map, first thing you do, look for the legend. Try to locate the legend so you know what the heck the map is about. Friday, again, on the low side, I think, because it's not like we're going to have big thunderstorms, and planes can get, in and out with rain so long as the visibility isn't too terrible. Driving, maybe you're doing Houston, going to the beach here in Galveston for the holidays. Saturday's your worst time to travel, around 5 p.m., 1.4 times your normal traffic there. Jim, though, the Midwest, tomorrow's looking good. It's not until Friday when we get the weather into here.
Yeah, a little lower ceiling action.
Happy Wednesday and welcome back into America's Morning Headquarters. It is a busy Christmas travel season with AAA predicting more than 115 million will travel at least 50 miles away from home. Here's a look at our TSA wait times right now. Not too bad. From New York, Atlanta, Chicago, we're all really good to go. Denver, a 19-minute wait time for you there. And as we progress a little bit closer into portions of the South, the biggest wait time right now is New Orleans at 28 minutes. I'll tell you what, I don't know what's been going on in the New Orleans airport. In the past, 6 months, I've seen viral videos of the lines being, out of control. Have you guys seen that at all?
Not New Orleans.
Really?
That's not good.
Like,
It
out
was,
of control
nuts.
how?
Just so
Just
long.
busy?
Like
they have a TSA shortage maybe there?
I don't know, but in the last 6 months, I've seen at least 2 times where there's been video of just wall-to-wall people and people worried they're going to miss their flights here.
Jeez.
So I don't know what that was about. Anyways, the Midwest, we're not too terrible, anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. So let's talk more about our travel here, Jordan. More people will be driving. Over 100 million will be driving, while 7.5 million will be flying.
Right. So, either way.
Of the hour in America's Morning Headquarters, a cross-country
Today?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I think.
No, I love it. I love it when you're like that.
Oh, she'd be a great substitute teacher. Can you imagine?
Yes. Doesn't take anything.
And I know a lot of parents are working all the way through Friday, so I worry about, childcare and stuff can be tough for a lot of people. All right, low pressure just offshore, but it is already streaming moisture on. We have nice jet stream moisture coming into the Four Corners. This is really where our big weather maker will begin, that will cross the country over the next several days. Perhaps some slowdowns here. You can see on our, oh my gosh, I've lost that word. No, legend, thank you. It just was like, what is that word?
Like a hidden
Come on.
temple.
Yeah. SFO and LAX, we're on the low side. We could have a few issues there, but otherwise, really nice. Now, tomorrow, there's a chance for I-35 to be a little bit slippery, very heavily traveled highway here right through the center of the country. Rolling into tomorrow, DFW, I think we'll be pretty okay because it's just rain. We don't really expect huge, big thunderstorms to shut things down. We don't expect a change in winds to have to change the runways there. So we should be okay. Then Friday, everything kind of moves east into the Midwest. The crazy thing is, it is so warm. This is all rain. It's the end of December. I know a lot of you really want snow. And then our next system starts to take shape. This is the low that's offshore today, already bringing moisture in. Then we have another entity. Those two are going to do a little dance as they move eastbound, and they're going to be the next big weather makers. So Friday, the center of the country and also portions of the west could be a little slow, but there we go on Saturday. This is when our bigger system takes shape, giving us snow into the Rockies. This is where we have the best chance for a white Christmas, but also the best chance for some slowdowns here on Saturday. And I know Sunday, Monday, Christmas Eve into Christmas, everyone's trying to get to their families, their friends' homes, or try to do that last-minute shopping. It's going to be a messy one here, and I just want to get you guys here, not only to Sunday, but as we head into Christmas Day, Jim. A wet one, and a lot of people are are getting new bikes or toys or maybe some chalk to do chalk art, and you're going to have to wait till this passes.
Yeah, and not to mention this could be the lowest snow cover that we've had in 20 years
on Christmas
across the United States on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So that's something we're watching as well. All right, guys.
Trees, you need 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah. So when you fall, you're not hitting a rock or a stump.
Yeah, that would. All right. This is our big low. This is part of our next big weather maker. Look at the stream of moisture, tropical moisture coming all the way from Hawaii into the Four Corners here. This and some other energy is going to combine to make a mess over the coming days. That's the real big player. This piece is exiting. That's what's helping cause the snow yesterday around the Great Lakes. Watch this thing go south, and then another piece of energy, you saw it here, combine in, and that will make just for a mess, and really a rainy mess for a lot of us as we head over the next several days. But on the backside, it's cold, and that means that we could get some snow. This is our best chance of seeing a white Christmas, which is 1 inch of snow on the ground or snow actively falling. Both the Euro and the GFS have snow in these areas. The Euro's a little heavier than the GFS, but they're both signaling the snow that's going to come in. Let's watch this all develop. You can see our low taking shape here as we head, especially through our Saturday. There it is on the backside, and very strong gusty winds as well. This is going to move east. It is rain, though, all the way from the Gulf into Minneapolis. Minneapolis seeing rain. No snow there. It's really just a bummer. Then as we head into our Christmas Day, and then after that onto our Wednesday here, we finally get a snow into Minneapolis and another system moving into the northwest for us. So Denver, I think, listen, I'm saying there's a chance. All you need is technically an inch of snow on the ground. But I say forget it. Even if you have just a little like dusting on the grass still hanging around, it's still nice. Makes it festive. There are your chances into Denver. Obviously, the farther west you go, the higher the mountains, the more snow you're going to get. And the GFS has about the same in this vicinity for us. There's Colorado Springs. It's a rain-snow mix for us, Jim, so not as hopeful for that white Christmas there.
No, you might want.
Final hump day before Christmas. What you're in 8-2 airport here. We're trying to come up with a name, and it seems like everything starts with like these. Yeah.
Weigh in
What do you guys? We have.
Tweet us.
Are we calling it? Is it a terminal or is it an airport?
Well, we need an airport name to start with, right? Because we have Seidel Field, which Cantori came up with. That works well. Yep. So we need something that is a nice ring to what would be the Weather Channel Airport. That's not exciting.
TWC Terminal? Nah, it's too easy.
Yeah, we got to get juicy.
So until then, it is JW7/12.
The Nimbus port. I don't know.
Nimbus port, yeah. All right. Here's a look at where we could have a few delays. Los Angeles on into Seattle. Just some. I don't think it's going to be too terrible. But 7.5 million people traveling, according to AAA, through Christmas and New Year. And then on the roads, over 100 million people will be traveling. So let's hit the roads and show you where we will have problems. Tomorrow, I-35 could be hectic. A little bit slow going with all the rain coming down. Oklahoma, Dallas, and San Antonio. That pushes east on Friday, but hangs into Texas, gets into Louisiana, where we really need the rain, and also into Mississippi. Houston to Galveston, the worst day to travel will be on the 23rd around 5:15. So you have a little extra traffic there, though I feel like the traffic's already bad everywhere. When I've been driving this like in the afternoons, it has been wall to wall in some places here in the Atlanta metro. I don't know if you're experiencing that as well where you are. Tomorrow, no issues in the Midwest. Friday, that's when things will slow down a bit. Jim, have you noticed the traffic already picking up around town?
Stephanie, you live in the new LA. It is the LA of the East for sure.
Happy Wednesday and welcome back into America's Morning Headquarters. It is a busy Christmas travel season with AAA predicting more than 115 million traveling at least 50 miles away from home. Here's a look at our TSA wait times right now. They're A-OK. Atlanta is the most at 20 minutes, just jumping up there. The biggest travel days will be today, tomorrow, and then the day after that. Then we really drop off. Philly has about a 10-minute wait here, so it's not too terrible for us. But I'll tell you what, these numbers, they can jump up very quickly. So Salt Lake City, wow, a 34-minute wait. That's actually pretty long. So keep that in mind. San Fran here is now jumping up to around 20 minutes. But it feels like, Jordan, these just get, as the day progresses, more and more flights are taking off, and these all of a sudden jump up real quick.
I know. You got to keep an eye.
Season celebrations are in full swing, filling homes with sights, sounds, and lots of good tastes and smell. But some of the enjoyment can be hazardous for our furry friends.
Joining us live to talk about keeping our
Northeast, finally a nice day here. It was 3 weekends in a row.